시청자 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더쇼 불세출의 투수 최동원의 메이저리그 도전기 방송 시작해보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 현재 4승 거뒀고요. 팀도 현재 동부 알동 1위를 달리고 있습니다. 훈련은 뭐 지금 메이저 올라왔기 때문에 아무거나 눌러서 키워줄게요. 근데 아무래도 9 들어가 있는 게 제일 나니까 HR 슬러시고 이걸로 키워주겠습니다.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of
토론토
baseball on
16승
the
4패.
show.
예.
A good matchup here for
이번
you
시즌
tonight
진짜 우승
between
냄새
the
납니다.
Minnesota Twins
패가 없어요.
and the
아,
Toronto
패가
Blue
있긴
Jays.
한데
Two of the best
계속
starters
연승해요.
around do
최동원이
battle
패가 없죠.
next.
4게임 나와서 4승 원샷 잡아줍니다. 중계에서도.
Choi, the right-hander
자,
from
최동원
Korea, gets the starting assignment
지금
here.
메이저리그
What's
두
your
번째
take on it, Dan?
시즌인데
Hey, take a look at that career
팀도
ERA
잘하지만
in the
최동원도
low twos.
에이스로서
Not an easy
4게임
thing to do
나와서
in the day
4승
of
방어
smaller
1.65
ballparks and guys hitting a lot of
이닝수도
home runs.
현재
One thing he
선두고요.
does, he stays
아주
away from the
좋습니다.
barrels of the bats.
이번 시즌
And if
우승
he
갈 것
continues
같아요.
to pitch like that,
뭐
he's
일단
gonna
가을
have his way
야구는
with a
확실히
lot
갈
of
수 있을
teams.
것 같은 느낌이
It'll be interesting and fun
좋은
to watch him
느낌이
in this
듭니다.
one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
오,
A swing and a shot hit
위험했다.
down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A
그렇지.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though
야,
this is one of the best hitters
먹혔을 것
around, he
같은데 꽤
waved
멀리
right
나가네.
through it.
Richard is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1. Now at the plate, Xander Wheel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike call.
Nice.
Tough to do much with that one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here
최동원은
tonight,
뭐
despite the
지금
loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice
프랜차이즈
little
KBO
roll here.
스타즈에서도 뭐 활약이 대단하기 때문에
First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and
그렇지.
sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Xander Wheel goes down for out number 2 in the top
괜히
half.
지금
Hit out towards second.
야, 코스가 좋네.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
괜히 우리 불세출의
Hey,
투수가
there's a nice
아닙니다.
knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man
그러고
coming
보니까
up, the number
셧아웃
4 hole
같은 거를 한
monster.
번도
As soon
못했네.
as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in, Max Kepler, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of
그렇지.
late.
야,
Seen that
커버.
average shoot up
예술이다,
quite a
예술.
bit over the past 8 ball games.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right
오.
here. Get on the heater,
슬라이드는
even
안
though he has
됐고.
5 weapons to go to.
아니야, 스플리터.
And another foul ball.
아, 이걸 또 커트하네.
The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
아,
Into center
야,
field,
실투 하나
line
들어갔는데
drive base
그래도.
hit.
아, 투아웃에서
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He swings and
Nice.
grounds it to short. Bichette's got it.
아니 왜
On to
이거에 안
first, and the
던지니,
Twins are turned away here as the side is retired.
아, 보비셔트 실제로 지금 무릎 부상 꽤나 심각한 것 같던데.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest.
나이스,
Ball
커버
looked at
좋고요.
here for strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the
오.
right field line. But this
장타
will
친
land
거 마냥
untouched.
포즈를 지어가지고 투심을 바깥쪽으로.
fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
That's a pretty unique
반대로
pitch
들어갔네.
sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology
나이스.
to outthink his opponent.
Alex Kirilloff comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Kirilloff stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. This is his second year as a major leaguer. A ball and 2 strikes
야,
now.
그 최동원
The
때문에
1-2.
그랬나? 좌타자 배치가 많네 미네소타가.
Fastball
나이스.
right back to the mound.
발 안쪽 싹 부드럽게
And he'll just
빼면서 잘
flip this
잡았죠.
on to first for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. On
야,
the run is Almora. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
야, 그걸 하나 점수 못 내?
Now at the plate, BJ Lopez. And he's
지금
looking to get
실제로
it going.
류현진도
Off to a bit of a slow
오늘
start this year.
경기였나요? 어제
And that one's in
경기였나?
on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
또
Lopez,
팀에서
a 27-year-old. He was a first-round
도움을
pick
못
back in the
줘가지고 삼승도 못
2021
거뒀죠.
MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball
토론토는
player.
아직
I
갈 길이
wouldn't
좀
put him on the
멀었어.
superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy
아,
has. Nice
오
pick.
다행이다.
Line
중견수 정면.
towards center field. Almora's got it, and there is one away. So stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
오?
He's off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that catches
나이스.
the outside edge, 1-1.
strike.
A ball and 2 strikes
Good
to
shot.
the Twins shortstop. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
에이?
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him,
몸쪽으로
but just
하나
missed the zone.
붙여보고 싶긴 한데
Good
그래.
battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High in the air down the
오.
right field line.
살짝 빗나갔게
Right fielder
다행이다.
giving chase. He's got it.
나이스.
A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box now, Xander Wheel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And
아,
a ball
저거 좀
1-0.
잡아줘도 될
Everything
법한데.
this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
아유 가운데로.
You can see this guy's more
가운데로
focused at
욕을
the
하냐.
plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Hit to short.
나이스.
Bichette
비셔트.
picks it up cleanly.
좋다.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
에헤이.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Reyes. Good fastball
좌타자
down around the
상대
knees there,
능력을 좀
taken
올려야
for a
돼.
strike.
근데
Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2.
투심.
Fastball
그렇지.
right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to
좋다.
first to record the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the
네.
4th inning. Dan,
아,
does this
토론토
continue
왜
or does somebody
다른
score?
I
경기에서는
think this
점수를
continues
쉽게
for a
쉽게 잘
while,
내는
Matt.
것
Both of
같은데.
these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good
오.
command of their off-speed
아,
pitches.
장타 아니구나.
This is
다행이다.
going to be one of those low-scoring
그
affairs.
트래비스 쇼가 안 보인 것 같다?
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
아,
Sliding
텔레지야.
attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the
저런 건 좀
corners
잡아줬어야
following the one-out
텔레지.
single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Jake Cave is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
아,
Turned on down the line. To
제발.
second for one.
오,
On to first
다행이다.
as they get the double
야,
play
비제트
to get him
돌면서
out of
잘
the inning.
던졌다.
So no runs on 2 hits,
오,
no errors.
다행이네요. 역시 최동원. 아, 맥과이어, 저 리즈 맥과이어.
Stepping
더블
into the
플레이
box,
뭐냐?
Alex Kirilov. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim
나이스.
last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings.
나이스, 불개주
With
좋다.
no score, you'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Josh Donaldson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and
이번에
execute
근데
for the
이번
rest of this
요거
at-bat starting
시즌
right now.
최동원 너무 기대되는데?
Could have been 3-1.
우승 한번
Instead,
했으면
it's
좋겠는데
2-2.
진짜. 야,
That's 3 straight
토론토로
sliders in
해서
a row. I'd be
우승하면
shocked.
진짜
I
대박인데.
would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heated.
And
나이스.
this is swung on and missed, so it's 2
완벽하다.
up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
B.J. Lopez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Towards second.
나이스, 이루수.
They'll
좋아요.
whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
야, 그거 하나를 못 해주네. 근데 텔레주가 1번
All set for
타자네.
the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop. Jorge Polanco. And he gets ahead here with the
타순이지 이거?
fastball, strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
아, 근데 좌우놀이가 좀 완전 좌타자 위주긴 하네요, 진짜.
Hard on the
그렇지.
ground toward short. Bichette gathers it in.
나이스.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to
63개면
begin the
공
sixth.
던진 개수도 괜찮아요, 이 정도면.
Settling in now.
이제
Xander
우타자니까.
Wheeler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
슬라이드 좋고.
High
오.
fly ball out to
오.
straightaway center.
야, 위험했다.
And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth. Ready for another shot now. Luis Arias. He was a ground out victim last time up.
잘 치는데?
Line drive, base hit to right. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
그렇지.
Sent on the ground out to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
6회도 깔끔하게.
Twins wind up stranding 1. We are still scoreless.
야, 제발. 오, 좋아. 야, 그리척 3런. 4대0. 좋아요.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He singled his last time up.
이러면은 또 진짜 우리 토론토가 달라졌어요.
As we're moving late into this one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
완봉 한번 가나?
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls
Oh.
off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just
아깝다.
off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare. Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
와 뭐야?
Sliced
왜 이렇게
hard
잘
down the
쳐?
left field line, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the
좀
board.
잘
They've been
던졌는데?
struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Alex Kirilloff is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
나이스.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw
그래,
to
한
first
점
is
정도는
in
괜찮아.
time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Runner at second,
홈은 좀안
one
됐으려나?
away, and here's Donaldson. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Cave leads off second
나이스.
with 1 gone in the inning. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to first,
좋다.
2 gone. Into the box now, B.J. Lopez, runner in scoring
나이스.
position
오.
with 2 gone.
오.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that
이렇게
pitch is coming
되면
again right here.
하나 더
Hoping to send
멀리
him
빼자.
packing, pitch on its way.
아 너무 빠졌고.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Weak grounder back to the mound.
그렇지.
On to
나이스.
first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get. Twins get a run on 2 hits.
교체? 설마 3점은 유지해주겠지. 앤서 팀 맞아야 마야자? 오 좋아요.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they
최동원.
wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though.
지금까지
Everyone has to head home.
5경기 이렇게 되면 5경기
Those taxes out before
연속으로 나와서
midnight.
시즌 이후로 계속 연승했지. 매경기 지금 벌써 5승째예요.
Toronto Blue Jays wrote an important 6th inning to victory
아
on this one.
최동원.
Choi earned his 5th win of the year.
야 거의 무적이네. 거의 지질 않네요. 토론토. 물론 이제 양키스한테는 지긴 했지만 계속 승률 좋게 가네요.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the
야
Toronto Blue
20승
Jays.
5패.
Major League
양키스
Baseball
12승
on the
11패
show
실화냐?
is next. Choi, the right-hander from
그
Korea, gets
중심에는
the starting
최동원이
assignment
있습니다.
here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
오늘 근데
How good is this guy
이거
been up to this
양키스전인데
point?
이거
In a
어떨지
day and
모르겠네요.
age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub 2, that's saying something. Hopefully,
오.
we're going to see more of the same from this guy,
초구
one of the
위험했다.
top pitchers in all the league.
Hernandez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they
아무리
dropped
잘
another one last
던졌어도
time out, and in fact, they've
그
won just twice in their last
저기
8
뭐죠?
tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the
KBO
standings
올스타즈
right here.
때도
This
그랬지만
team has
아
a nice lead,
양키스는
comfortable. You always
정말
want to
힘들어
find yourself in
상대하기가.
a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Drilled to first.
야.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first
아
base safely.
뛰어갔어야지 일루로.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll
오.
swing and miss at a first pitch
아니다.
slider at strike 1. And he's got to be more
토레스
disciplined here. It's
조심해야지.
0-2.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. That's a
와,
good take on a fastball.
저걸 저기까지
out of the
날려?
zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too
장난
far up in
없네.
the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
나이스.
pitch. Giancarlo Stanton swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Started to go
오,
around there,
동거
but he
아니야?
holds up ball 1.
They say the
돌았잖아요,
toughest pitch in
심판.
baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-2 is a
그렇지.
swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One left for the Yankees.
양키스전 좀
New inning
점수 좀
set to get
팍팍 내주면
underway.
좋은데.
And next, the dangerous power threat, Jesse Winker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
나이스.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way,
좋아.
it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound.
나이스.
And there's out number 2.
오, 그래도 양키스전 잘 던지고 있네. 올스타즈 KBO 올스타즈 프랜차이즈 컨텐츠 때도 최동원이 양키스전 승리로 이끌었죠.
Off the plate, 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to
올
Aaron
시즌
Judge.
2할이네. 좀 안
Swung
좋네.
on and missed, and that's
나이스.
the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2.
아, 얘들아 좀 하나 쳐줘.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the
양키스는
veteran
던지기 진짜
catcher
살 떨린다,
Gary
얘들아.
Sanchez. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1-2.
나이스. 와, 걸쳤다.
This is on the ground over to first. And that
아,
finds its way
수비시프트 뭐야
through for a
진짜.
base
걸지
hit.
마라 좀 저럴 거면.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible,
나이스.
and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
의도치 않은 데로
Urshela is
갔네.
at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A bouncer to the left side,
이론
and he
뒤졌고.
won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1
잡어.
so far.
잡어.
Giving chase is Hernandez. He
오.
gets there, and that's the second out.
오, 테오스카이라는 데도 좋아. 25라 스피드가 그래서 3루로 못 뛴 것
Now in the
같아요.
box, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball
나이스,
taken,
멈춰.
but that gets the zone for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Strike
나이스.
2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A pause, and the 0-2.
Ball 1.
아하.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a little
그렇지.
tapper in front of the mound. This should get him out of it.
나이스.
Play
오.
at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that has really been productive.
Ball four, take the base.
아, 저기서 하나 해줬어야지.
All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
성적이 안
You'd think by
좋아도
now one of these two
양키스는
teams would be able to get some
강하다.
base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while,
와,
Matt.
근데
Both of these pitchers are
한국
throwing
던지기가
very well, throwing
양키스 왜
strikes,
이렇게 빡세냐.
having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring
전부 다
affairs.
바깥쪽으로 빼래. 젠슨도.
Hard hit ball towards the
오,
ball. Oh, what a
비셰트.
stop on the slide.
오,
Touche,
비셰트가
sir.
살려줬다.
Now to the plate, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
얘
And here's
조심해야지.
a fastball called for strike one.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
오,
And it's fouled away.
스플리트 하나 가자.
And the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
슬라이더로.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw
오,
on to first
다행이다.
gets him, and the side is retired.
시프트 좋았네. 오, 하나만. 아, 젠슨.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. First offering
그
on its
하나가
way.
어이없냐. 아, 얘들아.
Ball
어?
back outside.
아,
The 1-0.
벗어났구나. 젠슨도 계속 슬라이더 집요하게 바깥쪽으로만.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. And an
그렇지.
off-balance throw is in time as he
불개주가
takes one
의외로
away. Wow.
잽싸네.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
나이스.
And that's in there for strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Judge is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under
오,
200,
좋아.
unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not
하나
happy
더.
with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base
아하.
north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish. Not shocked by that pitch sequence right there. Sometimes guys out on the mound, when they feel they deserve a strike, they're going to go right back to it. But this umpire's staying staunch, and he might not give it to him at all this game.
Count even at 2-2. Hit on the
그렇지.
ground to short.
오.
Bichette's got it.
한 명 한
In
명이 다
time to
빡세.
first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. 0-1 the count.
산체스.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so
나이스.
far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my
오,
toughest pitch to lay
시프트
off
좋다.
of. I was always sitting fastball middle.
나이스.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3.
이제
Halfway home.
점수 좀 내자 얘들아. 오, 하나 더.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff base hit
이제
out
더
of the 9th
버티기가
spot,
쉽지가
and that
않네.
sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
어휴, 저 송구까지 저거. 누구냐 저거. 아,
Here's the second baseman DJ LeMahieu as the first pitch misses to him.
아
It's
이거
ball one.
노아웃이잖아.
He's
어떻게
hitless in his
막어?
2 at-bats so far. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get
빡센데.
those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
Hey, come on now.
The 2-1.
나이스.
Urshela stands at second with no outs. And
그렇지.
this is swung
오.
on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
아 근데 또 우리 또
Runner at second.
좌타형
one away,
나오셨네.
and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
아 제 스위치
Behind on
있다.
that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
One down here, fellas.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
야
And it's
위험했다.
a foul ball.
Right here.
Swing
Nice.
and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet
Oh,
that time.
다행이다.
2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his
아니
fastball
저게
right
왜
there.
볼이야?
He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
This
Nice.
one's a strike.
스프린터
It's
좋고.
1-1.
1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Ball
And
2.
now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it,
걸친
and
것
it's
같은데.
2-1 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on.
Oh, a diving stop at third.
야
It's there, and
들겨주가
he's
또
out.
살려주네요.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
아
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter,
미치겠네.
Giancarlo Stanton.
아, 이제
He'll be
투수
tasked
바꿔주면 안
with
되나?
starting
아, 나
things
너무
as we
힘든데?
begin the 7th. Taken,
회전
and that
투수는
one
안 되고
catches the
싶은데?
bottom part of the strike zone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
양키스가 진짜 질기네.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way.
체력 이제 노랑불.
And a
그렇지.
slider.
야.
Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the
들어왔어.
first
금방
out of
갖지
the
말고
inning.
가라.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Ball 1.
저게 어떻게
No runs,
볼이지?
3 hits, and no
심판
errors
진짜.
for the Yankees so far. Hit hard down the line, and this will stay
아 좀
inside
수비
the third
시프트 좀
base
하지 마라
bag. A fair
이것들아.
ball,
아
and
진짜.
this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well.
나이스.
But that was
저
one of the
어차피
few
못 뛰어.
mistakes
달리기
we've
느려서.
seen him make.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second
와
out.
하필 여기서
Now batting.
Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
저째
This
좀
offense has struggled because they haven't
잘
been able
넘겨야
to make the
되는데.
adjustment. He
여태까지
stayed
계속
staunch on the
좋았는데
outer half, and these guys have not
슬라이더
worked the ball
하나만
the
더.
other way.
Nope.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
스플리터. 아
Hit hard on the
오,
ground to second.
당이다
He's
이루
got it.
정리해라.
Throw in
나이스.
the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
손에
So
땀
no
난다,
runs on a
땀나.
hit here, no.
어? 또 던지라고?
Striding in, Gary Sanchez.
아니
He's 1
아
for
이러다
2
진짜
in the
패전
ballgame.
투수 되는데.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams.
아, 나
bad
이
hitting,
진짜
but as we're
시프트
moving late
짱나네,
into this
진짜.
one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
가만히 있으면 중간이
So now the
나가지.
Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound.
Let's play ball. He's out.
와, 쟤 때문에 패전 투수 됐어.
You're out. 3.
아, 아닌가? 나 패전 아닌가? 아니 양키스만 만나면 이렇게 애들이 약해지냐.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on the show.
23승 7패, 15승 13패. 근데 왜 양키스만 만나면 맥을 못 추는가?
Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one
옹고멜이
for the Yankees.
4승
What do we need to
6패긴
know here,
하네.
Danny?
Play ball. Out. 3.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
양키스 때문에 첫 패가 생겼는데.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight,
양키스가
they've had it going
2등으로
the last
치고
10
올라왔네.
games.
7게임
They're
차네.
7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
심판 판정
John
진짜.
Birdie is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. And he gets this one over at the knees
그래
for the
직구로
first
그냥
strike.
당당히 좀
Your
들어가자.
eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And a
그렇지.
good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, or keep that guy off the base path.
Torres
당당하게
played
승부
here as he
들어가자.
quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pitch outside the
빠르네.
throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking
나이스.
the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Fouled off. Wade, the runner at second with one away. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups
Ah.
that happen
Oh.
throughout the course of a game. I don't think
Oh,
as a pitcher you
다행이다.
can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesse Winker. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Winker is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against
아니야.
right-handed pitching.
몸쪽으로 들어가.
Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot
나이스.
more difficulty. Popped him up. Guerrero has a play.
야, 근데 17개
No
썼어
trouble
공을.
with this one, and the inning is over.
양키스는 역시
We played an
양키스야.
inning.
오. 아휴, 그 희생 플라이 하나 못 치냐. 아,
Ready to go for
이것도
the last
진짜.
half of the inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be
양키스만
Miguel
만나면 애들이
Andujar.
바보 되는 것 같아.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Smoke toward the hole. And this
이건
will
코스가
get through
좋았네.
into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
나이스.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him at first base
다행이다,
as
야.
he took away a sure
하나라도 아웃
base
카운트
hit
잡아서.
that time. A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
아, 양키스
Like the
너무 힘든데.
fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a
Nice
swing and
foul
a
tip.
miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him.
나이스.
Corey Lee stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Starts to go
아,
around.
동거 아니야?
That umpire says he held up ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no
스플리터.
chance he keeps his bat back.
아,
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting
나이스.
at it is Almora, and that's the third out.
오, 비셰트. 오, 백투백? 이러면 또
Bottom of the inning now.
육승 가기
And
위해
next will be a
노력해야죠.
speed threat in the form of
분명히
outfielder
불펜에서
Jason
2점
Dominguez.
가지고는 말아먹을
Pitch
수가 있어.
taken several
그리고
inches
최동원도
below the zone, in fact.
2점 좀 불안하기 때문에 상대가 양키스여서.
Wide 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that
몸쪽
evens
들어가,
things at
야.
2-2. And he
그렇지.
takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Tyler Wade, a base hit in his first trip. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw gets him. 2
바깥쪽으로
down.
계속 피하지만 말고 피하다가 제고 안 되면 또 가운데를 두들겨 맞으니까 쭉쭉 들어가자.
Now at the plate, John Birdie. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air.
나가.
Almora in pursuit,
그렇지.
but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
몸쪽 가자.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he
잡어.
loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
그렇지.
Uriel is going to have room out there
우리엘
as he
중이야,
puts
좋아요.
this away to 1, 2, 3 go the ball. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Torres.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
아, 근데 지금 시프트가 완전 몸쪽으로 다 쏠려 있는데.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
이렇게 돼 있단 말이야. 밀어치면 또 꼼짝없이 당하는데.
Hit back up the middle.
오, 나이스.
Right
좋아,
to
좋아.
him. And there's one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. He popped out in his first trip. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw
나이스.
in time at first for route number 2. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
몸쪽
And a strike called at the knees.
하고
Nothing
들자.
in 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball that low.
이런 건 또 잘 잡네.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
잘 붙였고.
And
Ah.
a miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that one's
Wow.
taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Gio Urshela will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a
strike.
called strike. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing
그렇지.
and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
한 점 더. 오, 3-0 양키스 상대로.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments.
와,
It's time
또
they start
수비수부터
making
저렇게
some.
걸려 있어.
They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily.
그럼 또 몸
But now
쪽으로
is maybe when
던져줘야지.
they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A bouncer up the
그렇지.
middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and there's one down now.
맞춰 잡자.
Next for New York, Corey Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
이번에는 그냥
Expect the guy
정상
on the
수비로
mound to
되었네요.
keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
그렇지.
A
잘
swing
가라.
and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites.
아,
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't
야,
flag it down.
딱 한 번
And they
나왔는데
keep
그걸
the
또
inning alive
기가
with a base
막히네.
hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Strike called. Now the throw down. And not in time as
와,
he just gets in
스피드가
ahead of the throw.
92원.
So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager
됐어.
was thinking there,
자신
Matt.
있게
Hey,
들어가.
we aren't driving the ball with any authority today. We need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
오,
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
그렇지.
Swinging a little
야.
blooper to center. Coming in is Hernandez.
아유,
but
천천히
he can't
달려와,
make the
저거는.
play
빨리
as he
달려서 잡을
finds the
생각 안
outfield
하고.
grass. Throw to second and he's out. But
중견수,
one run does
진짜
come in to
뭐냐.
score on the
어차피 못 잡는다는 생각으로 천천히 달리는 건 뭐야. 뛰어 내려와야지 저. 빠져가지고.
At the plate, John Birdie. He flew out in his last at bat.
Things not looking very good so far in
가끔
this one,
보면
but
좀
we're still
AI들이
in the
좀
middle innings.
이상해.
They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the
3대1
right place and the
40점
right time to get
불안하죠.
something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in
잡어.
left center.
그렇지.
Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
나이스.
Torres comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the
슬라이더
benefit of the
좋고요.
doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly
포수
all of
네가
the
해.
spots, and that's been a big
그렇지.
factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark
오,
that is
시프트
notoriously known as
겨우 걸렸네.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play
밀어쳐서
is
또
made here to end.
2루타 나오나 했다. 아, 또 나 이거 계속 던지다가 또 점수 탁탁
And that'll bring up
털려가지고
Miguel
패전 투수 되는 거 아니야?
He'll be the man to lead things off
그만
here in the
올렸으면
bottom of the
좋겠는데.
7th.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
나이스.
Right back to
오,
him on the
나이스다 최동원.
And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So stepping in, Gio Urshela. He went down on strikes last time up. Ball 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Sent
나이스.
on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Striding in once
아,
again.
감독님 이제
Aaron
그만
Hicks.
던지고 싶다.
No hits to this
편하게
point.
승리 투수 되게 좀
In there, and it's
그만
0-1.
던지자. 아, 8엔 올리지 마라 진짜 인간적으로. 혹사다 혹사 이거.
Behind 0-2 now.
가운데
Nothing
들어가.
in 2 count and the pitch. Frozen
그렇지.
for strike 3, and that retires the side.
아휴, 아휴, 저것들 내 저럴 줄 알았다. 중간 개투 라이언들 저.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he
야,
notches
양키스. 두 번 만에 양키스 두 번 걸려가지고 연승 제동 끊기고. 야, 양키스가 일단 최동원 투수 부분을 보면 선두 피칭워 WHIP 1등 449 허용 1등 피칭 이닝 피치도 48이닝 2등이랑 7이닝 차이 나고 이거는 뭐 의미 없죠. 컴플리트 게임은. 스트라이크 아웃은 좀 적네. 홈런 2개만 허용했고 방어율이 조더 몽고메리 방어율 그래도 방어율 이 정도면 엄청난 거지. 야, 이 팀마야자 요거 진짜 마에당한테 패가 없어. 오, 그래도 다승 선두는 지금 최동원이네요. 잘하고 있네요, 최동원. 자, MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더 쇼 불세 출의 투수 최동원 2022 시즌 5승까지 성공하고 연승 행진이 양키스 두 번 만나면서 끊기긴 했는데 그래도 아주 괜찮다고 보면 될 것 같아요. 왜냐면 토론토도 양키스랑 6게임 차입니다. 레드삭스랑 7게임 반차 선두 유지하고 있고요. 가을 야구 갈 수 있을 것 같습니다. 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.